Today on CountryCast, we get to share the latest update from Jason Aldean about his 3-month-old daughter, Navy Rome. According to Taste of Country, recently on the morning of Monday, May 20th, Navy Rome had to be taken to the emergency room due to having a high temperature of 104 degrees. Jason Aldean had just been on his Ride All Night tour from Maryland and New Jersey, and upon returning home with his wife and kids, Navy became sick. Jason's wife, Brittany, then took Navy Rome to the emergency room around 4:30 in the morning, where she was sent home the same day. However, Navy Rome and Brittany would return to the hospital. And recently, Jason Aldean ended up speaking with reporters at an event that was held to celebrate his recent #1 single titled Girl Like You, where he told reporters about his daughter's crazy and rough week. Jason said, "She's on the mend. It's been kind of a crazy week. We got home at 4:30 in the morning. She was running 104 temperature. We took her to the emergency room and they let her come home. Then we were back up there yesterday. They admitted her in. She spent the night there last night. Basically, she had a stomach bug that caused a lot of vomiting and other stuff and turned into a UTI that got infected and making her have a fever. All that kind of stuff. It's kind of been a crazy rough week for her. I finally got her in the hospital and got some antibiotics through the IV, really strong stuff. She's turned a corner finally, doing good, and they're going to let her go home tonight. She's doing great." It was also learned from the same interview with reporters that the reason for Navy Rome's upset stomach came from breastfeeding, and that Brittany and Navy Rome would be getting released from the hospital to come home. According to Taste of Country, Brittany Aldean had also recently revealed that Navy Rome hasn't had the easiest time, and when she was around 8 weeks old, she also had complications with respiratory syncytial virus, also known as RSV, and she recovered from that as well. Navy Rome is quite the little fighter, and now Jason Aldean has given another update today to his Instagram where it reads, "Just a little update for everybody. Navy has been home from the hospital for a few days now and is doing great. Thanks to all the doctors and nurses who helped her get better. She is a healthy and happy baby now," with a hashtag stomach bug. Brittany would reply with "Mama's baby girl." And as you can see, Navy Rome is all smiles and looks to be a happy little baby. So awesome news coming from the Aldeans. Jason and Brittany really love their children, and it's scary for any parent to see their child sick. Jason definitely loves having his kids close by, and in about a week he goes back on tour where he is glad to have his son Memphis by his side. During the same interview during his event for his #1 single, Girl Like You, Jason Aldean said, "It's just kind of a whole different deal for me these days, but I love it. Memphis is going out this weekend and he's never really seen a show. He usually is in bed by the time we play, so he hasn't really seen the show, but we'll be able to bring him out for sound check. I think it's cool to just have him around and grow up around it." And if you haven't had the chance to go see Jason Aldean live, he puts on an incredible show. I mean, the guy has won Entertainer of the Year a total of 3 times. But again, it's great to see that Navy Rome is back home and doing well and is all smiles. So that's it for today's video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down at the bottom and turn those notifications on for breaking updates on your favorite country artists and all the news coming right out of Music City. Y'all stay country.